Hello. Hello, Carlos. Hello, Fluffy. Yeah, I know it's you, Samara. I don't believe someone else has the same user. Hola, Lari, ¿cómo estás? Don't, don't eliminate my friend, Samara. That's my friend. She wasn't saying anything. She wasn't saying anything harmful. Don't worry. Yeah, no. Yeah, I know, but that's why I need Akira for the Spanish things. Actually, I call it Lari, but her user is Alexandra. She is one of the people that actually suggested to me a long time ago the idea of creating this channel. So, so she's very much welcome. Hello, hello, Chedam. She's a special. Hey, Totalino. Hey, Yashoda. No, we are internet friends. I get to be sure my husband having no child. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, guys, that I did promise you that we would be in a different location, that we will be moving today, that I will be showing you the new place, but the windows are not ready yet. I don't have the curtains yet. I have to secure it outside as well, outside of the windows, so it's not over yet. Maybe, probably on Saturday we are going to move, not now. Hey, Amrita. Oh yeah, I need to tell you guys the people I have on my list. Uh, yeah, Larry is my army friend. Yes. Um, yeah, I'm sure, Carlos. I'm sure. First of all, I have Ateez San on the list. Stray Kids Bangchan. Um, Ikon Song, Junghyun, but I call him Song because his real name actually is very long, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so I call him Song. EXO Sehun, Treasure Asahi, NCT Renjun, even though he's in hiatus, but since this is like a romantic, dynamic tarot reading, I'm going to do it for him, and also he deserves it because he has been behaving his best. I love him, so he deserves his tarot reading to see what kind of partner will he attract. And Enhypen Heesung, and we can add JK, Larry, if you want to. Now that you're here, I can add JK. Yeah. Yeah, he's sick and tired. He's sick and tired. And he did mention something about his depression and anxiety. He said it himself, I read in a statement, that he tried his best to continue with the activities, but it was too much. But I already did Jin. I mean, I did Jin. Yeah, Fluffy, you do share. Because my new bias is in 0 base 1. Hein, anything. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I do appreciate Larry. Besides that, you know, when I was in army, she was in the community with me. But what I learned from her is to be a multi-stan. Like, she was the first one. She had a bit much more experience on different groups, and she was like the one that was like, oh, you should check out this group. You know, they're new, but they're really cool. You know, so this is why she's special in the whole internet fandom reunions that we can have. We met actually in 2020, I believe, Larry. Okay, I will check it. We met in the internet. We met on in the pandemic, and we are still here. So yes. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, when you don't know much about staying in a group, you know, you usually, when you like a specific group and you don't know much about K-pop, you tend to focus on the group that you like because they have so much content, they have so much things that you're like, okay, yeah, with them, I'm okay. Like, you know, they are entertaining, they have their shows, they have their individual, you know, biographies, solo, a lot of things. So you are pretty much okay staying in one group. But then I learned that there's others, and my whole mind expanded so much that now I just, now that I'm reading for a lot of people that I also don't know, I'm like loving this. Multi-stans in the pandemic were like a scene. We survived the whole drama chat room during pandemic. Yeah, yeah, yes. Also the chat rooms, you know, of different fandoms. I'm sure that for each fandom is the same. There's always drama. There's always drama. So, you know, when it gets very intense and you're like, you know, I'm here for the music, or I'm here for the visuals. I want to have fun. I don't want no negativity. If you start arguing with each other, I'm going to leave. Yeah, me too. I thought it was impossible. Honestly, I don't know why I don't know why I thought that there was only BTS. I don't know, guys. I had no idea. I was this, like, and I was so busy with their content that, of course, I didn't have time to look somewhere else. And when I noticed that other groups also had done something similar to them, like presentations and things, I was like, oh, so this is a whole industry. It's okay, Akira. Take care. Take care, please. We have Carlos here, that he is the twice resident for today. How is the weather over there, Akira? Oh, during the pandemic, that's when multi-stamps started standing. Yeah, it was like a whole eye-opening experience for me. I was like, oh my God, there's so many groups. Yes, yes. I discovered them because of you, Daddy, actually. The boys. I was like, wow, they are so, like, first of all, they were so cute. Um, and then when I saw their concepts, I was like, yeah, I need this. They are on my list. But I was so impressed. I remember when I watched, I didn't watch Road to Kingdom. I only watched like the second one, and it was so impressive. Same, it's in the 90s. Oh, but oh my God, you guys, you must be, you must be like, oh my. I discovered the boys at Mama 2020 after Death Check, Road to Kingdom and Kingdom. Oh yeah, please. I'm inside the house with good AC. Great, great. Here is not that cold because there's humidity again. But for me, 36. Oh. 36 Celsius? Is it Celsius, Danya? I remember the other day, Hope was asking me like what was the degrees in here, and I said Fahrenheit, and actually we have Celsius, not Fahrenheit. She was like, oh wow. Oh yes, it's actually very cold. Yeah, I believe we also have it today. We have like 16 also here, I believe, because there's a lot of humidity. Oh, you can get over. Oh my God. In here, there's a lot of humidity. I believe it's going to rain. Maybe tomorrow it's going to rain. But when you are inside a building or a house, usually inside it feels very cold. Maybe you go outside and it's not that cold. Yes, I did. I did listen to Everglow song. I love it. I love the concept also. I love it. I missed the techno beat. Yeah, I need to listen to the tree. The tree sounds. The concept was really cool. In the Hispanic community, I actually feel like it was more common to be multi before the pandemic. During and after, it was like a sin. Look, before no one cared if you were. I understand. It makes sense, Akira, actually. It makes sense because Lari is from Mexico. So and she was the one that sort of helped me expand my mind, even though we were both armies. So I'm very thankful to her for this because I don't know, like I think that I'm able to enjoy so much more. Like I have so many different biases and it's so fun because it's not that you were going to get bored or your favorite group, but sometimes you like more things, more I don't know, more comebacks than the other, or a concept more than the other. So it's great. It's great. Yeah, because there's some people of the fandom that there's some that are cool with talking about other groups, but especially when you're in a group and that group is dedicated for this on a chat and it's dedicated for a certain group. It's like if you mention something else, it depends on the audience. Some people mention other people for good, like recommendations, and there's some others that mention other groups just to say something negative. So it depends. Oh, Larry, I checked the prices to go to see DPR Ian here in Argentina. Oh, the prices are so high. The prices are so high here, I swear. I was looking at them and I was like, oh my God. I wish I could go. I wish I could go. Like, and I would put my money on the meet and greet, honestly, because no K-pop act ever comes to Argentina. So I would put my money in that. But it's so high. The price is so high. Like, and I know that the pre-sale, I believe, is open today. That man is fine, yeah. Can you imagine meeting him in person? Now that we're talking about him, let's add him because I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's add DPR Ian today because I have 8 recommendations and with him it would be 9. Yes. Is it sold out already? I know these things are crazy in Mexico. I believe it probably is because yesterday, last night, I started following the fans club here account in Argentina, and I believe they were talking that it was getting difficult to get them. And it was so weird because we were expecting to get tickets for other than general. Oh, I know that the place that, because I did check them out, the place where the concert is going to be held, and it said that it has the capacity of 5,000 people. I went to see ITZY here in Chile. Oh. And how was it, Carlos? And I was checking like the venue, and I was like, yeah, it's very small, but actually for the kind of performance that Christian does, I think that it would be amazing. Like it would be a very intense, place, you know. Oh no, my girls, I didn't even try to get tickets. My city is so isolated. Oh, and difficult to get to Mexico City. Oh no. Well, for me, oh, like, for me, yeah, to go to the capital, because yeah, the concert is in the capital. Yeah, it's like, it will take me like 5 hours to get there. So I would also have to find a way to go and how to come back, because it's also very isolated from, like the entrance is very isolated from the traffic or where. I want to see IM, but it's like I'm fearful when it comes to fans. Oh, yeah, and thank God, Samara, that you have one, because, like, is that the festival that you were mentioning the other day that you wanted to go? I would advise you to go, and if you have the possibility to ask someone for a loan or something. Like, I know that you love the man, so I would encourage you to go. But also, I don't want you to get stressed because of money. You know, if it's not a wise decision, no, yeah. There's another festival. But that was a past. Hey, Nina. They need to. The last time DPR came to Mexico, they picked a tiny place and the tickets blew in seconds. Then they changed the venue to a bigger place, but General was super dangerous. Oh. The General, what is the General, Lari? Like, it has no seats? Like you. How do we call generals here in Argentina? We call it like campo, like field. Floor. Because apparently people were turned away. Hey, Hope. Oh no. I remember you told me that it was chaotic. Yeah, and you also went with your daughter, so yeah, you were very concerned. Yeah. Like I would get anxious, honestly. Like I know people go crazy. Here we have this with we have this musical festival also that is called. Is it called Lollapalooza? Yeah, I believe it's called Lollapalooza. And some American artists like Arctic Monkeys and I believe The Weeknd. Last time it was Hozier also performed in Buenos Aires, and it's like Coachella for us. There's people that go for fashion purposes, influencers and others. And there's people that really go to enjoy the music, but it gets chaotic. Like people just go wild in there. And there's no water, and they charge you a lot for a little bottle of water. Like IM tickets are not that bad money-wise. It's just transportation. Yeah, you have to consider everything. NCT will also be in Chile in December, I think. Wow. So this time I'm trying to avoid field because I don't want to live the same experience. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go to field again. Like, I would love to get closer to where he is to see him, to see his abs closer. But, you know, I'd rather just like come out just without any injury if that's possible. For twice the price, just were like 750 dollars. 2K for VIP is insane. He's fighting for your life, yes. Meeting the standing area is fighting. Yeah, definitely. It feels like this. It feels like this. Like no one cares about you. If they step on you, if they push you, they don't care. People go wild in there. It's like the survival of the fittest in there. Oh my God, I know. If I had the chance to see those apps closely, I would. Yeah, but then can you imagine being trapped in there? Oh, no, no, no. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous. Then you have to be taken out by securities. What a shame. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Definitely the people that are standing is a different kind of experience. Yeah, being seated is not the same. If you were seated outside the arena or the stadium, you would probably feel the same. Oh. I saw twice when I was in Germany. Best decision ever. Oh. That was way too dangerous. There's no way I could stay seated in a concert. Unless it's classic music, yeah. I like to train my seat with a standing sometimes in California. Oh. If you were to pick one K-pop group or artist to see live, who would it be? Wait, let me review all my biases. Of course, I would I would want to see NCT, NCT 1 to 7, just because of Yuta and Jungkook and well, and the others. I love all of them. But I don't know. I'm thinking about. I want to think about an experience that it would be like stuck in my brain. Um, yeah, he's the first one. But I'm trying to think about those groups that you're like, this is like, oh, probably BTS, just because it's BTS. And BTS, probably Shiny, EXO, you know, all the groups of the third generation, I would say. Just because, you know, for me, I know their old songs, like I know the repertoire of their songs, so it would be nice to go back in time and just listen to that. And their vocals, I'm thinking about their vocals. That's one thing that I would want to hear live. TXT also. Larry told me that TXT is great live. Yeah, EXO, BTS. I would go with Shiny as well. TXT. And NCT 1 to 7. Shiny as well. Just because they would play 17 also, they would play the greatest thing, the greatest music, like the I don't know, their songs of their beginnings, and I would be like, oh yes. Probably Monsta X as well, Monsta X, 17. But I would give to hear Tail sing live. I would want to hear Baekhyun sing live, Baekhyun and Chen, with their voices. Tail also, yeah. And Jungkook. He has that very emotional voice that I like. Great. Yeah, I don't know why, but I also have them like this, Fluffy. I don't know if I at some point I wrote it in capitals, and it's like this. Yeah, it translates like this. It starts running that like that. Also, Treasure. And from the girls, I would say Twice. Yes, the girls Twice. Yeah, and I know that, you know, there's some. I would go to a concert of Blackpink. Yeah, I would go. I will go and support them. Yeah, just because of they are Blackpink. That's it. That's it. I would go to a Blackpink concert if they came here. Yes, the autocorrect is a shower. Yes. I'm going to KCON LA next month to see Taemin and whoever else is there. I enjoy all the groups I haven't heard of, like Ateez, Rise, One. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Who is my bias in Twice? Oh, I would say my bias is Chihyo because but it's Chihyo, but Sana and Momo, just when they are on the front, in the front of the dance, like I cannot, like I always look for them, and even in the MVs, I always look for them. They are so beautiful, so magnetized. Like my eyes go straight to them. Sana, because Sana is so, she's like a doll, but I think that she's so gracious. There's something about her that is not just like, oh, I'm pretty or I'm cute. No, she has much more, and I don't know how to explain it. Nevertheless, I'm not an expert on Twice. I'm not I don't know much about Twice, but I have been watching some fan cams of Sana, and she doesn't look that happy. She looks very serious. She looks different. I don't know if it's the concept or maybe it's just that she's changing, but that caught my attention. She used to be much more smiley, like there's something missing in there. Like I was like, oh. And Momo is, I like move over. Like there's Momo, and I'm going to be watching her. Momo is like, get out of my way. Like, and all the girls are amazing. It's really tough. It's really tough. Like I say this because I have to pick, but honestly, like whenever I watch Twice performances, like recorded by the fans, I always look at all of them because all of them are amazing. Queen Shihyo. Yes. My Queen Daehyun. Mine is Momo. Yes, Momo sort of reminds me of Kill the Boys. Yeah, I noticed that there was a fan cam, and I noticed that her legs, because there's something about Momo and probably the Japanese members that you notice that the shape of their legs is a bit much more like healthier, like they are not that skinny, they have shape. And it's beautiful, beautiful. And I saw that Sana, it looked a bit much more skinnier, like in her thighs, and I was like, oh, but maybe she's tired. You know, guys, maybe she's tired. They have been doing this for a lot of, like, on tour, I had been watching a lot of fan cams of them. So they have been working a lot, and they are active a lot. So, you know, and also life happens. So, you know, that's why I don't want to say, like, I just think that she's different. Like, I don't know, she had something, a smile, an excitement that now I don't see it. And I'm like, Oh, she has fell on stage, fainted. Oh, I don't remember if I read for Nayeon. If I didn't, I'm going to read for her then on Saturday. Okay, guys, I'm going to start because I talk and talk, and then, you know, when I have to end this, it's a long, I have you all here till very long hours. Okay. Let's start with Ateez San. About what type of partner he would attract and that would make him stay. Sunny time, yes. His time is going to come soon also, because we are about to enter very soon Cancer season, and it's always going to be his birthday, so yes, we're going to be reading for him too. Oh, this is very Cancer. the card that he got of the Oracle is so Cancer. Okay. We start from the archetypes. We have the archetype of visionary, lover, and exorcist. Then from the core cards, we have a Queen of Swords. So someone that has a strong opinions, very intelligent. And the decanates of this Queen of Swords, it's Virgo, Libra, Libra. And from the Oracle of the I Ching of Love, he got the card of family. So this is very Cancer. It's very Cancer sun. I'm going to read what it says. Family. The hexagram speaks of the family. It is the voice of a son who complains about the fate of his mother. Once a tender branch, now a thorny fagot from the effort of raising ungrateful children. The oracle invites you to see the meaning of your deep love within the family. Oh, wow. It's very interesting because it sounds very loving, but actually it talks about a son who complains about the fate of his mother. Once a tender branch, now a thorny fagot from the effort of raising ungrateful children. Mommy issues, maybe. Yeah, you know what? But usually, I believe we all go through these phases when when we become adults, you know, and we start probably dating or just thinking about forming our own family. That we always look at our parents. And we tend to criticize our parents, like, oh no, I'm not going to be like them, or I'm not going to act like my mom is to my dad or my dad is to my mom. You know, we tend to see them like, sometimes we tend to be like very like, oh, you know, I will not do that with my own family. When I have a family, I will not do that. You know, sort of being a bit ungrateful and a bit critical of something that actually, you know, is what raised you, you know, so yeah. And it's very funny because usually the people that complain a lot, they end up becoming their parents. They end up becoming their parents and they don't see it. Like, I swear they don't see it. They think they're different, but they are the same. They are the same. So the archetypes is very loving, actually, because we start with visionary, lover, and exorcist. So I think that this person definitely has to be, first of all, we have the Queen of Swords here. So the person, it gives me air vibe, you know, here it says Virgo, Libra, Libra. For me, it sort of gives me also Gemini, you know, a partner that is very opinionated, you know, someone that is always has new ideas, that is always thinking about, you know, outside the box, that is thinking about new ways of making this relationship not so boring. You know, I think that probably what would make Sun stay is someone that is very creative, someone that probably, yeah, is very different from the traditional values that he has, or maybe if we are talking about the family card that he got, there's something about this person just being very different in the way they express their love to him, you know, because in the middle we have the card of lover. So I think that at the end, the person, despite of them having this very strong speech and just sounding very intelligent and very logical and just full of ideas, actually this person is a lover. So I think that we have to, this person has to be a combination of someone that is very intelligent, is very communicative, is great at bringing new ideas into the relationship, to keep Sun entertained, I would say. But also that is someone that is capable of loving, of giving him a lot of love. And also here with the exorcist, you know, I think that definitely this person comes to sort of help Sun to exorcise something about his past or the way he views relationships. I think that this person is going to be a challenge for Sun. Maybe he has a sort of a view of what he finds ideal, and this person is going to be very different. Is going to be very different. This is why we have the visionary. It's like, you know, I'm not your ideal type, nevertheless, I am the lover. I'm here to bring you love. I'm here to love you. I'm here to be your partner. But I think that with the exorcist, probably this person is very different from Sun's perception of what an ideal partner is. Not an ideal, but you know, when you are like, oh, you know, I guess someday I will marry this person with these characteristics because this is what my family has been doing for generations. And this person could be very different, very opposite on this. Even, you know, if he is religious, this person is not religious, or they don't believe in religion, or they maybe process another kind of religion that is very weird. For in San's eyes, it's like, I don't know, do you believe in astrology? Like, do you read tarot cards? I don't like those things, or I don't believe in those things. You know, so probably for him it's going to be a bit of a battle to sort of understand and accept that his partner and the person that is going to make him fall in love and make him commit into a stable relationship is someone that is very different from what he had envisioned, from what he thinks that he's going to attract. Or that, you know, when we have this idea of like, oh, yeah, I'm going to marry this person with these values. Well, this person with the visionary, you know, with the exorcist, is here to prove you wrong. He's here to sort of confront you with that, yeah, and it's not going to be like you think. And also is someone that probably, you know, the exorcist is also someone that comes to sort of like push you away from your own impulses or from your own obsessions. So maybe if he is very religious, or if he's traditional and his family and like everyone around him shares the same values and they are like, you know, I will never change, this person probably will be considered like the troublemaker, because this person is not going to be like what the family probably expects for San. You know, it's going to be very awkward at first. They're not going to welcome this person. They're going to be like, oh, are you seeing this person? Is this official? You know, because I think that this person will come to sort of help them confront their own shadow. You know, maybe they think that they are all love and light, but actually this person is like, you know, yeah, I may be different, but I have a lot of love for San. I am a lover in his life. And sort of destroying a bit, you know, the fakeness or the, you know, sort of like bringing to light certain things that need to be acknowledged about the family dynamic, maybe because we have family here. So I believe that probably San doesn't come alone. Probably when he enters a connection, or when he enters a relationship, you know, he enters with his whole family background. It's not just him. This is why the card says son. It doesn't say daughter. It says son. Because it's about the son and the mother, and so it's very deep. And also the Queen of Swords, this is actually like always in this stuff, the Queen of Swords is a bit aggressive. She holds, you know, she holds a head in her head. She's like ready to cut some heads. She's ready to remove any kind of, you know, lies, deceitments, you know, so she's like very honest. She comes to sort of bring clarity and also like bring out the truth of a situation. So probably her way of communication could be a bit like shocking for others, you know, being like, oh, do you talk like that? So yeah, it's like, yeah, there's some family things. Oh wait, some got wounded that needed stitches, but his father was like, real men don't need assistant healer. Oh. Yeah, but even though if they don't believe in anything, even though maybe he's an atheist, if he is an atheist, this person has the archetype of the exorcist. So maybe this person practices some kind of religion. Like I said, for example, they like astrology. They believe in shamanism. I don't know, something that it could be from being Catholic to being, I don't know, a tarot reader. And him being like, oh, him and his family, everyone, like the whole community. Do you believe in those things? Like we are not judging you, but we are judging you. Yes. Yeah, the Queen of Swords in Toth Tarot is hardcore. Yeah, she doesn't leave anyone. Like she's like, oh, like, yeah, he's always very complex, but I love it. I love. The other day, I uploaded a TikTok about when I read for Min Hee-jin. No, was it? No, but it wasn't about Min Hee-jin. It was about Elite, when I read for Elite last year. And I said something about them being compared, and that, that they had to work on their identity. And I said this last year without this whole scandal that happened. And there was someone in the comment section that they were like, I believe she wrote it in Spanish, but it was like, POV, this is what Min Hee-jin watches. Like sort of saying like I am the shaman that Min Hee-jin watches, that advises her my readings. And I was like, I responded to her and I was like, if that's the case, she should pay me. She didn't pay me. What's going on? My my predictions came true. She stole my. Yeah, I know. But since everyone is accusing everyone. Everyone wants money, so I would be like, oh, I. Maybe if you can give her the next comeback style. Yeah, I should start. I should start promoting those readings. What kind of style would you have to give the group next? I saw people calling her Min Hee-jin, the chamana del K-pop. And that it's so in this sense I don't know about shamanism and I just read cards, but this is not something that I don't know how Koreans view this, but I believe that not everyone, but I believe that most people, and even when you become bigger and more popular and you are wealthy and you have businesses, you go to have a consultation with an astrologer, with a tarot reader, with a shamanism, with, I don't know, with whoever, with, I don't know. They do. I do have clients that they have their businesses, that they're doing very well. I do know people from politics that they want a tarot reading from. It's not always has to have this negative connotation of like you go to get a reading or a consultation and it's like, oh no, she's going to go there to do some harm to someone. No, you just go to get your fortune read or something like that. I don't know why people are so, and actually this been very, like, I think that it's like been very, you know, a hypocrite, you know, being a bit of a hypocrite, because I'm sure that we all had gone to someone like that in the past. Like here in my country, there is, and it doesn't mean that you go and you make a spell or you create something to sort of like, you just want to know your future or the future of it's not always like you go and ask for someone else. You go to see your own future or the outcome for, you know, a future project. It doesn't always have to be negative. I don't know how shamans work, that I don't know, but I'm sure, because, you know, there's a lot of Korean movies that are based, like their themes are based on shamanism, so I'm sure it's very popular. There's always a shaman in a gay drama. So the chevos and the shamans go together. Yeah, they are like, they are all like, oh no, I would never mess with that. Yeah. Now that there's more Mexicans, I saw a post comparing her to Sergio Andrade. Who is Sergio Andrade? Now I'm curious. He should give to you actions in the company. Please. Yeah, it's very common, whatever discipline it is, yes. Yeah, like, you know, guys, this one, Café Minangdam. Yeah, we were watching Café Minangdam. Yes, thank you, Hope. Yeah, that's a great series, Café Minangdam. But yeah, everyone being hypocritical, like, oh no, shamans, oh no, what a shame. We all want to see what's available for our future, you know, when we launch a business, or, you know, it's a way of, you know, making ourselves feel better sometimes, somehow, you know. A sue or not to sue list of companies for plagiarism. Sergio is a very complex person. I'm gonna send his everything on the Discord. Sergio Andrade was the one who was with Gloria Trevi. I know, I remember his name. I was like, that name sounds familiar. I know who he is. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, he. Yeah, here we have also, for former presidents, they will always have their astrologer. Their private sorcerer, I don't know what they do, but, you know, people just love it, you know. It's not just for poor people only. The rich also want to know. Oh. Okay, I'm going to continue with the Stray Kids Bangchan. Stray Kids Bangchan. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. For Bangchan, we start with the archetypes of hero, natural child, and hermit. And then from the core cards, we got the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords, that is the decanate of, let's see if I see the decanate. Oh no, the princess doesn't have, the princess doesn't have decanates, but it's an earth sign, yeah. Princess of Swords. Younger than him, I would say, because he's a princess, or much more an inexperienced in love than him. And from the oracle, we got the card of long-term commitment. It's so cute. It's so cute. So definitely Bangchan wants a long-term commitment. The oracle invites you to expressly avoid routine. Immersed in daily life, love dies at the outset. Its endurance comes from never-ending transformation and therefore of continuous renewal. So definitely here what it says is that, you know, even though you are in a stable connection, that you have to be aware that there's always have to be this transformative energy, or there has to be like some movement and excitement in the connection, you know, like don't get too comfortable with the idea of like, yeah, I had been in this relationship, a stable connection with this person, and we will be together forever. It's like, no. You need to keep the spark alive. Yeah, with the archetypes of heroine, heroine, hero, passion for personal empowerment, natural child, that this person loves nature and animals, and hermit. I think that is very interesting because even though we start with the heroine card or the hero archetype, I think that this person is it's like they have this, probably their job, it has to do with saving people, or it has to do with showing up for people. Someone that just wants to be the hero, wants to save people. And probably wants to encourage other people to keep advancing in life. You could be like a coach as well, you know, someone that is like, come on, let's keep going, come on, like motivational, you know. But also, it's very interesting because from the hero, we have the natural child, you know, someone that loves nature, loves animals, loves children, you know, is very connected with nature. This is why, like, could be someone that works outside, like you know, sort of helping others, but being connected with nature, like sort of working on a field or just on nature probably, or protecting nature. But then we have the hermit. So it's very interesting because I believe that even though this person can have maybe a profession and they devote their lives to help and assist others and guide others and being like the person that saves the day, I would say, this person is very introverted. Is a very introverted person, very introverted. With the hermit, I think that this person is very sensitive. Is very sensitive. Maybe they are too connected to what other person need. They are too empathic, or their work is too much like connecting and empathizing with others, that they sometimes get lost in this dynamic. So they need to rest, or they need to be hidden. I would say they don't want to go out that much. Probably also they are not that social as well. Probably they don't like to meet other people, they don't like to hang out, to go to these fashion events, or, you know, when there's a lot of crowd, a lot of noises, a lot of energies. I think that this person is very careful of who they hang out with, you know, and they are a loner. So it's very interesting this, because yeah, I got this vibe of this person that they tend to isolate themselves, but it doesn't mean that they don't go out. It means that probably they pour all their energy into helping others and being like always on the run for others and being like always of help for others. So it's like when they have to get back to themselves or to their everyday life, into a relationship, they're like, can we stay inside the house? Like, can we stay in, please? I sort of see this person asking Bangchan to not go out, to not, you know, I think that they would feel very pressured if they have to go out. Maybe they have social anxiety. I think that they hide it very well. But inside, this person is a hermit. This person is like, you know, I done my best in the public eye, like with my job and my profession. That's where I pour all my energy. But it's like when they get to be at home, they're like, I don't want to go out again. Please don't make me go out again. Like I want us to be together, but to be alone. You know, I don't want the exposure, I see this person being very, very introverted. But really, I mean it. Like, this is not like, oh, this is just, I think that they are very introverted. And they are very sensitive. They are very sensitive. They probably prefer to hang out, you know, with their pets, their animals, their plants. They have like their own inner world. And in there, they feel safe. And also, like I mentioned, you know, the Princess of Swords, it says Princess of the Rushing Winds. Also, the Princess of Swords, this is something that I always observe of the princess in the suit, especially in the Toast Tarot. Like, the princesses are always naked. You know, it definitely shows that they are very brave, and because they are like the youngest in the deck, they are very impulsive, but also I think that they are very true to themselves. So there's something about maybe this person is younger than Bangchan, but is someone that when they say no to something, or when they tell you something about themselves, is the reality. Like, I don't see this person like hiding something, or wanting to be a hermit, or just wanting to stay at home because they are hiding from someone. No, they are like this. Their whole personality is like this. You know, it's not that they are running away from something. I think that they have a very a public image when they have to go and perform their duty. I see that their duty is all about like maybe being very positive and uplifting for others and being of service. But then when they are in the intimacy of their homes, they are like, please, I don't want to go out again. Like, I don't want to, please don't make me go. And I think that this will be respected, because actually we have here long-term commitment. And like I said, from this oracle, there's something, the oracle, what it says is that even though you have the long-term commitment, you need to work on the relationship. You need to bring variety, you know, you need to introduce change. So probably, you know, also he will have a lot of work to do with this kind of person, because probably the one that gets the relationship stuck is this person, is the person that he attracts, not him. You know, probably he will be the one that he will be like, okay, like, you know, I wanted to propose something so we can do something new together, something that we haven't done before, and they refused. And they said, no, let's do things our way, you know. So I sort of see that the relationship is going to be very stable, but probably introducing change is going to be a bit like a bit tough at the beginning, because this person doesn't like to go out that much. So it's like he will have to find a way to convince this person, you know, of like, yeah, we had been together for a very long time, but you know, we have to change certain things. You know, at the beginning, I can understand that you don't like to go out, you don't want to, you're tired. But I think that there's something here that don't let routine ruin the connection, you know. Okay, I'm going to continue with Ikon Song. Oh. I wonder if he's in a military song, because I remember I used to watch his cooking YouTube channel, but I don't see it anymore. A lot of swords. Today, you know, the first readings, all swords. So very opinionated person, also probably an air sign. You know, for Ikon Song, we start with the archetypes of damsel, exorcist again, and martyr. So I don't know why I get manipulative vibes. I get manipulative vibes. And from the oracle, we have the card of failure and Knight of Swords. So it's the decanate of Taurus, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, failure. It says, every passion runs out of energy, but the interpretation is delicate. It should not be read in a negative way. What is happening is part of the circle of life. Do you feel empty or emptied? It is not a bad thing. On the contrary, now it's time to come back to yourself. The season of solitude is approaching. Learn to dance between encounters and separations. Yeah, I think there's something about this person that when he says that he has to learn to dance between encounters and separations. I get this vibe that that this person is very changeable of moods. This is why I said manipulation at the beginning, because we have the damsel, the exorcist, and we have the martyr. So I think that probably this person is very good at wanting his attention and probably making him feel like a man. You know, if he is a very traditional person or if he is a gentleman, which I believe that he is, he's very gentleman-like. I think that he will attract a partner that is going to, on purpose, just act like they are a bit clueless about certain things. And also with the martyr, you know, probably pretending that they don't know things, they don't know how to fix certain things, that, oh, I had no idea that this, but yeah, I think that their energy is very confusing, is very changeable. It gives me Gemini vibes. And also with the exorcist. With the exorcist here in the middle, I think that this person, this archetype, you know, when I read for Sun, it was different. But when I read for this, for Song, for Ikon Song in the middle, there's something about this person probably like, they are an exorcist for themselves. You know, it's not that they are an exorcist for their relationship or for the benefit of their relationship or for the benefit of Song. I think that I say he or she, this person is like this because they don't know how to be stable. There's something about this person being very changeable, being very moody. So it's like they can go from, oh, I need a favor, or I need you to help me do this, and this person can be very attractive, very feminine, very cute, very alluring. They know what they're doing. But in the middle with Exorcist, I think that they could sort of make Song feel a bit like he runs out of patience with this person, because this person is like, oh, everything is going okay, and they like something happens. You know, with the exorcist here, I think that probably she's going to call him out on something, or she's going to do something that is going to be a bit chaotic for the relationship. But I think that this person with the archetype of exorcist, they do this. They sort of like bring out the shadows in others. Like they pull out the negative part in you. I don't know if it's because they don't make up their mind, they're too changeable, they're too moody. So if you want to reach a level of stability with them, it seems like this person is like always changing, always like suddenly and abruptly changing something about the connection. And then with the archetype of the martyr, there's something about them being like, oh, I didn't want to hurt you. I just did it because, you know, like I just wanted the best for you or the connection, and I wanted us to be better. And I didn't know that this would affect you, that you would get upset with me because of this. So and also the Knight of Swords, it gives me that this person is very restless. You know, probably they don't know how to be stable in a connection. They are very seducing, they are very like beautiful, they are very seductive towards Song. So I can sort of see him like being attached to someone like this, someone that can also be a bit Venusian. But I think that once you enter a connection with them, you start seeing their true colors, and you start seeing that they are so hard to satisfy. You know, it seems like it's really hard to satisfy them. It's like always something comes up. They always have an issue with something. So probably he will have, and probably this person is a bit, like I said, manipulative, and probably could lie a bit or exaggerate. When they tell you something, they exaggerate what it happened. It gives me Gemini vibes, yeah. But I think that definitely, I would say that probably being in a connection with Song is I think that this kind of personality is very well fitting for someone like Song, because maybe Song, I don't know, I haven't read for him I don't know if I read for him in the past, but there's something about him just being very stable and just very like maybe even routinary in connections, or maybe just being very chill in personality, and then he attracts someone like this. And actually this archetype is the type of people that makes him stay. So maybe he finds in the chaos of this partner, or in the drama that they bring, he could find a bit of amusement. You know, he could find in this person something that he doesn't have. You know, maybe he's actually just someone very chill, someone that doesn't have an issue with anyone. And this person is the opposite to him. This person comes into his life to sort of shaking up his foundations, his world, everything that he thought, that he knew about relationships and commitment, and you know, just being stable. It's like, you know, you got yourself a partner that has different traits or different personalities and different moods. So how are you going to adapt to someone like this, you know? And also someone that is very communicative, you know, someone that probably is very curious. They want to know more about you. They know a lot about other people. They probably are a bit gossipy, but they love to talk and communicate. So they are very entertaining. They are very seductive. They are like this whole chaos that enters in the life of someone that probably lives a very boring life. So I think that it's very interesting that he gets this person, that it seems that this person gets you on your edge. Like, you know, like you feel like, oh, like if you're a control freak with this person, like you're going to lose this. But definitely this is very interesting. This is very interesting for Song. I think that there's a lesson in here for him. I think that he needs someone like this. I don't know why. I get that he needs someone like this. Someone that can shake up his world, you know, because he is too routinary. He's too chill, too chill. I don't know if he's an air sign as well, but there's something about he needs his emotional tornado, and this person is this tornado. This person is this emotional chaos that he needs. You know, it's like he doesn't know what is going on with this person. He's an Aqua Sun, Taurus Moon. That's where I saw that yeah. Okay, I'm going to continue with EXO Sehun. Okay, for EXO Sehun. The Exorcist came up again. The Exorcist came up again. So today the archetype of it's like these people come to sort of exorcist any kind of, I don't know, old perception or old ways that they have about relationships, because this person enters their life to change it, to turn it around. It's like, oh, you thought you knew about relationships? You thought you knew about potential partners? No, I am different. No. Okay. He got, from the core card, he got the Knight of Wands. That is the decanates of Scorpio, Sagittarius, Knight of Wands. And from the Oracle, he got the card of Waiting. So with Waiting, it says, in love, it is important to let love itself be fulfilled. Waiting is a spell. For a moment, you come in contact with who you are. You are completely centered in yourself. The Oracle says you are waiting. Don't wish for anything else. And I think that this is very interesting because, yeah, Dania, I was going to say this. It says exorcist. I was going to say that as well when I saw it. I know this card of Waiting. This came out for, I believe, for Stray Kids Lino and for someone else that I don't remember right now. But it sort of gave me this very peaceful attitude of like, you know, when you are okay with yourself. You are okay with being by yourself. You are not desperate looking for your other half or your soulmate or your twin flame or whoever to sort of like fulfill your life or your desires, and you're going to be like, okay, when I meet the one, I'm going to be complete. No, I think that for Sehun, there's something about him just like waiting for, you know, he's not in a rush. He's like, okay, yeah, the person for me will appear, or I will meet this person when the time is right. He's not in a rush. He's not like obsessed with relationships or with a person, you know. He's like much more focused on himself, and he probably believes that, you know, when you meet the right person, like everything sort of accommodates itself, you know. And we start with the archetypes of detective. So definitely it gives me Scorpio vibes. I don't know why. Detective, chameleon, and exorcist. It gives me Scorpio vibes. Or maybe it could be a Sagittarius. Like I said here, it says the decanates of a Scorpio, Sagittarius. It could be also a Sagittarius with a lot of Scorpio placements as well. But I think that with these archetypes, there's something about this person like going through a lot of transformation when they are in a connection with Sehun. First of all, I think that this person is like, they are very curious. It's like, are you really famous? I don't know why. I think that they wouldn't believe that he is EXO Sehun. I don't know. There's something about this person being in disbelief. Being like, are you sure you're famous? I don't believe you. Show me proof. Like, you're not that bad. You're not that guy. You're like, it's so interesting because I think that it also could start like a lot of tension, you know, like a lot of attraction, him feeling like this person doesn't believe that he is indeed the person that he says he is. It's like, I don't believe that you are the person that you say. You're stealing someone's personality. Like, I don't know, I just think that is so funny. It's so funny. It's so challenging. And I can feel the tension. Like, I can feel like also that this is something that Sehun wouldn't like. You know, I think that there's something about you treating him like he's lying or like he is deceiving someone, and he just feels horrified, heartbroken by the idea of like, are you saying I'm a liar? Like, definitely this could be like enemy to lovers because it feels like I don't like you. Like, really? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I always tell the truth. And this person be like, I don't believe you either. Like, I don't trust you. Like, I would have to investigate you more. I don't trust you. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so weird. It's so weird. But also with the chameleon, I think that also this person is going to be very hard to figure out as well. You know, I can sort of see it like mind games, but I think that this person is so smart. Is so smart. Like, they are so curious, but at the same time, they are so hard to catch. You know, you cannot catch them. They will always escape you. They will always sort of like evade from you if you ask them like, they can ask you a lot of questions about yourself, but they will not answer any single one of the questions that you have for them. The chameleon is also someone that is able to use the camouflage, you know, to sort of avoid certain conversations and giving certain information. I think that this person is very funny, very funny. They do it to trigger him, actually. I think that they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose to trigger him, to sort of, like, this is why I feel like it's like a power struggle, you know. It's like, I want to make you mad. Like, I want you to be upset with me because I think that you are cute when you are upset. Something like this. It's twisted, yeah, but it's kind of hot. It's actually very attractive. And the exorcist says, the archetype says, liberate yourself and others from distractors or destructive impulses. So I think that also this person with the exorcist is going to be also very, just very strong and sort of like confrontative with Sehun about his impulses, or about, I don't know, he has a habit that is not that healthy. It can be about impulsive buying or something like that. You know, if he has a kind of impulse or a way that he uses to sort of like, I don't know, if he's obsessed about something, this person will call him out. It's like, you know, you are doing this or you are living like this because you don't want to face the truth about yourself. So I think that definitely, like, being with this person in a relationship is definitely going to be a very tumultuous relationship, very transformative. You're not going to come out being the same person because this person is going to transform you. But I think that they will not give you a break. They will not give you a break. They will sort of like, I don't know, they will push you to the limits of your patience just to prove to you that they are right, or that they are seeing a side of you that you are not seeing. That definitely they are very good at perceptions. The Knight of Wands is also someone that is very honest. It's a bit too honest, a bit too like impulsive, someone that doesn't have patience. Like, they say things the way they are. And they are very honest and blunt, and if you don't like it, well, that's your fault. Like, you know, I think that this is why I get very combative vibes. You know, this person is not going to make his it's going to be like a romantic connection. Yes, it's going to be very romantic, but I think that she's always going to make you feel like on the edges of like, I don't know if I love her or if I want to like I don't know, I want to grab her by the hair and just like, like there's this strong feeling of like, sometimes I don't like you, sometimes I wish you would shut up. But it's also a very passionate connection. Someone like this definitely like is very well. Sehun is an Aries man, so definitely someone like this, someone very confrontative, someone that is very outspoken, someone that is a bit like competitive, and someone that is all the time confronting you and pushing your buttons. Maybe this is the kind of love language that he finds attractive or that he wants. He's like, okay, yeah, I love it. I love it that you're not making it easy for me. But yeah, this is what I get. They are so interesting. I would date a person like this. Just because they will get on my nerves, but at least I wouldn't ignore them. I would not have expected that for Sehun. Yeah, me neither. Some men do like crazy women. Okay, I'm going to continue with Treasure Asahi. I want to know what kind of person he would attract. Like after that show, we need to see. We need to see. I love to get on people's nerves, and unfortunately I also love people who get on my nerves. Yes, it's very addictive. Yeah, it's very addictive. Once you are with someone like that, when everything is okay and nothing happens, you feel like there's something missing. You're like, wow, it's so boring. This is so boring. Okay. Okay. Okay, for Treasure Asahi, we start with the archetypes of Night. Again, Chameleon. And Wounded Child. Wounded Child. And he got Princess of Cups. I would say Pisces. Someone very, very emotional. And from the Oracle, he got the card of To Be in Love. Oh, it's so cute. I love this for Asahi. So sweet. To be in love. Every love has within it a message of openness, which is not to impose one's own will, but to transmit the meaning and vibration of being in tune with the universal force that governs the whole existence. The whole of existence. Love is power in itself and for itself. It does not impose itself. It limits itself to sharing. So yeah, let's share the love. Let's not get like egotistic and be like, oh, I want in this relationship, I want to get this and this and this. It's really funny because, first of all, we start, for Asahi, we start with the Night archetype. So definitely it has to do someone that takes the initiative in the connection. It has to be someone that is proactive, someone that is the first one that shows the love, the romanticism, the romantic gestures. Probably the first person that asks him out, someone that is like, oh, do you want to go on a date with me? Do you want to do this with me? I can arrange this for us. I think that definitely someone like this is going to be very much like needed to attract someone like Asahi. And also Chameleon, that it says ability to navigate through different levels of consciousness, capacity to see the potential in everything. Yeah, with the Chameleon, I think that definitely there's something with adaptability when it comes to Asahi. And I think that it shows that you have to be very open-minded and understanding to get in a connection with Asahi. Because he's not an easy guy to open up. He doesn't open up that easily. And you have to sort of learn to not get self-conscious and not get paranoid of like, oh my God, like he didn't say hi to me when I said hi, or like, oh, he didn't look at me in the eye when I said this to him, or he was acting shy and quiet when I did this special gesture for him. I think that you have to be someone that is able to start all over and like do not get paranoid. Like if you are someone that you are too into results and you're like, oh, he didn't do this for me, or he didn't react the way I wanted to, or the way I was expecting it to, and you want like, you know, a fairy tale reunion with him, you know, very romantic, a scene with him. I think that no, Asahi it feels like I see it here like this person will have to adapt a lot to be with him. Because he's a complex person. He's a very complex person. I think that probably I see it here that this person would have to do mostly of the work in the relationship, especially the first part, that is like introducing themselves, like, you know, like, oh, do we go out? Do we do this? Like, I think that this is why we have the chameleon in here, because it's like the ability to not get attached to a perception, like, oh no, I think he doesn't like me, or oh no, I think he didn't react that happy when I did this. You have to be very adaptable, because it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work, and probably at first he's not going to seem very enthusiastic to see you. You know, he's going to look like you are mostly like you are forcing him to interact with you. But I think that the knight is someone that is very brave initially. It's someone that they don't have no shame. Like they are not worried about, oh, what are others going to say. It's like, I'm going to go and ask him out, and I'm going to be courageous, and I'm going to win his heart. I'm going to win him over. And also chameleon, I think that it has to do, you know, when it says that it has the capacity to see the potential in everything, I think that it also talks about seeing the potential in Asahi as a lover. You know, probably Asahi is not, how can I say this? Probably he's not that attractive. Like, he's not like the perfect flirtatious man. You know, he probably the first date is going to be very serious and very just very, yeah, it could be friendly, but it's not going to feel like it's romantic. So it's a whole journey for him to learn to connect with, okay, I have to be romantic in here, because this person is expecting of me to show them or to give them something back, and I have to learn to do that. So this person has to have the openness and the understanding. This is why I said, like, oh, I saw this and I was like, this is a Pisces person, because someone that is understanding, someone that is very is not judgmental, someone that is very loving, and that they see the potential in him. You know, they are like, okay, I know that inside that guy that is so silent or that is so awkward initially, there's the person that I want to love, or there's the potential lover that I want to discover. So this person has faith in Asahi, has faith that everything that they are putting in the connection is going to be fulfilling and successful at the end. So you have to be like this to sort of connect with him. You have to sort of bring the the faith, the hope and the faith that this is going to work out before he does, because probably for him it's a whole process. And we have wounded child. So definitely in here I got Pisces vibes. I was like, probably this person is very special. First of all, not only because I got Pisces vibes, just very empathic, but also with the wounded child. I think that this person is very understanding of Asahi's personality or the way he communicates in connections, because probably this person comes from a very tough childhood. You know, this is why we have the wounded child. This person has their wounds in their past traumas, so somehow they understand. Maybe they I don't know, they have an understanding or they have a sensitivity towards Asahi. They are like, oh, you know, he's different like me. You know, once I was like this too. Something like that. So I think that there's a connection of like, okay, this person has had their issues in the past as well about communicating their needs, or about, I don't know, just feeling like they deserve love. And they are just so attracted to Asahi and they see the potential in him. So maybe, yeah, it has to do because they have this wounded child archetype that is like they are always seeking for the person that they perceived as someone that needs to be saved. You know, this is why I see them mostly doing all the work. Like I see them initially like doing everything in order to get closer to Asahi. You know, and they will not give up until they get it, because they are very invested and they are very romantic. So yeah, this is all I have for him. But very sweet. Okay, I'm going to continue with NCT Renjun. A type of partner he would attract that would make him stay. Okay. Okay, for Renjun, someone very passionate. I don't know why I laugh, but I see the card of totality. I think that Renjun is a very passionate man. Is a very passionate man, because I see the card of totality, and I don't know why I think I heard his voice or something. I don't know. I heard something that it says, "I want all of you," or "I want all with you." You know, this is why I saw the card of totality and I was like, oh wow, this man is intense. Like he wants everything with this person. Like he's like everything, like the totality, you know, there's no hiding. Okay. Totality. It says, times are good. You have a mastery of life that allows you total freedom of action. And the fact that it is not selfishness is demonstrated, but you're not doing anything to make this harmony happen. Oh. I think that he's a great partner, and this person is a great partner too. We start with the archetypes of angel. Definitely he needs an angel because, oh my God. Player. someone sexy, and Queen. So definitely someone that has a strong personality. And we have the Queen of Wands. So someone also very fiery, very, you know, like, yeah, this is me, this is my personality, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. You know, someone that is, no, it's like he doesn't want to be in a connection with someone that is like shy, introverted. No. He wants like a fiery, expressive person like himself. It says Queen of the Thrones of Flame. Very passionate, very passionate. Yeah, I think that this person is, yeah, all or nothing, yes. I think that starting with the card of Angel, it says it helps people in need without expecting anything in return. So definitely someone that is very selfless, someone that is very generous. You know, I think that for him, I think that it's not so much like this person is like looks like an angel. Probably for Renjun, this person represents the angel. It's like it's like he finds peace when he is surrounded with this person, and it's like there's something about them making everything all right when they are with Renjun. Renjun feels safe. He feels like almost like he's been healed, like healing with this person. And probably this person is so generous with him. Probably they listen to him, they encourage him, they don't judge him. So, and also probably this person with the archetype of angel, maybe it's true that this person is involved in maybe some charity, maybe helping other people in needs. Maybe this is her work. This is what this person does for a living. You know, someone that is like an angel for others, you know, someone that shows up and just like helps you when you need it. And also with the player, you know, someone very magnetic, someone very sensual. It says it lights up your positive, seductive qualities. So definitely someone that is very seductive. Definitely he wants, you know, the archetype of the player is someone that, yeah, I'm an angel, like, yeah, I take care of others, I take care of you, you are my partner, I love you. But at the same time, I'm a player, like I'm a seductive person, like I am, you know, attractive, and I want you to see me as attractive. And also this is a Queen of Wands, so this is someone that is very passionate, you know, someone that loves to look their best, you know, probably loves to look sexy, or they love to change their appearance, you know, they love compliments as well, you know, so they want to look their best, and they are very sexy, of course. And with the Queen, it says irradiate feminine majesty. It utilizes their benevolent authority to protect others. So again, Queen, I think that this Queen could be someone that is, because he got also a Queen of Wands, so this person could be a bit older than him, or it could be someone that, because of their experience, I see that this person is in charge of something, or when they meet Renjun, when they get together with Renjun in this stable connection, this person is already like very well like established in their business, or it's very it's already like in a place of authority, but also is so, maybe this person has their followers as well, you know, they have this I think that this person is famous, but not famous as a singer. Maybe famous for other things. Maybe it could be just a celebrity. But this person shines very much. This is why with the Queen of Wands, the card of here of totality with the sun, I get Leo vibes. Like I get a strong, like this person is not the typical that is going to be like, oh, I don't want to go out. No, this person loves exposure. They love to look their best. They love to be praised. They love to look sexy. They love to be
beautiful, you know, they love to get the compliments of like, oh, you look amazing, like you are the best, you know, and they are very motivational, they're very uplifting, they lift up the mood. It's like everything is possible for them because they believe it, because this person as the Queen of Wands is very passionate, this person doesn't take a no for an answer. They are winners, they are doers. So I think that this also resonates very well with Renjun being an Aries himself. You know, this person is like the perfect companion for him, someone that is also very, that is always like moving forward, that is always like looking forward to something more prosperous, something better, something more like shining and abundant, you know. This person is like, for them, everything is possible. And also probably they love themselves very much. You know, the Queen is also very nice with others, but they are in this position with these queens, they are in this position of, I am an authority, so I have to look my best, or I have to have the best attitude. You know, I cannot be depressing in front of the people that are following me or that they are inspired by what I do. So I have to be strong, I have to be passionate, and I have to be honest, you know, and always moving forward, always. Very energetic, very magnetic also. I love this because she's also sexy, so I love it. I love it for Renjun, Okay. I'm going to continue with Enhypen Heesung. Enhypen Heesung. Okay. For Enhypen Heesung, we start with the archetypes of divine child. So definitely this person is very loved, is always special. Like even as a child, they were like, oh, you are special, you are the best, you are divine. And we have the knight, the archetype of knight, and again the natural child. And I see very earthy. You know, I see these colors, and I'm like, I get this very earthy, very earth feeling. And I got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Thrones of Earth, Queen of Pentacles, so an earth sign. This has the decanates of Sagittarius, Capricorn, and he got the card of Witness of the Oracle. Card of Witness, and it says, if you are in a state of upheaval, if love is upsetting you with its upheaval, find in yourself a space of calmness in which to hang out. Oh, wow. He has Virgo Venus, could have Virgo Moon too, makes sense. Also Cap Mars. Yeah, he's just very simple in connections. I think that he doesn't want someone like, oh, like all these attributes. And also, you know, when it says here that he needs to go somewhere else if he feels like a sort of upheaval in the relationship, that he needs to go somewhere else to calm himself down. So probably, you know, he's a very nervous person, or probably he doesn't, I get that he gets frustrated for the smallest things, and probably he doesn't say anything. Like I see that maybe he's a people's pleaser. So there's something about him, probably there's some things about the connection that he's not like 100% happy, but he doesn't say anything. And also when we have the Queen of Pentacles, you know, probably this is an older, more mature partner, older than him, or more experienced and even successful than him. So maybe this person could rule the relationship a bit, or being a bit intimidating. So, you know, with the card here of the Oracle of Witness, I get that you know, this is why we have the keyword is witness, because somehow this is his relationship as well, but he is sort of in this place of I'm the witness of what is going on in my connection, but I don't do something about it. You know, so it's like he doesn't do much about it. If there's something that he doesn't like, he probably doesn't say anything. He just sits and watch and waits, and sort of waits until, you know, the tension is over. Something like this. I get that he doesn't like to argue also. He doesn't like drama. It's like he avoids it. But yeah, there's something, you know, with the divine child, also the knight, the archetype of the knight, and the natural child. You know, there's something about this person also having a lot of self-esteem. Probably this person feels like they are the chosen one, or at least they were raised like this. You know, maybe they had a very happy, prosperous childhood. So there's something about this person sort of believing in themselves and thinking that they are special, and thinking that you know, everything that they want and that they want to achieve is going to be magnificent, you know. But the knight also is someone that probably is very proactive in the connection. Is like, you know, let's do this in our connection, let's go here, let's move this here, you know, sort of also being, you know, like I said for the other reading that I did, where the knight was the knight also was included. It would be like the person that initiates something, like an idea, let's do this in our connection, let's move this in our connection. I think that this person is very loyal, because it says is like the knight is like is a person with manners, you know. It's someone that is very loyal, someone that is very romantic, that wears their heart on their sleeve, but it's like the one that takes the lead. It's like, oh, let's go here, let's do this, you know, I want to do this, or I want to go here. So I sort of see this person being like the protagonist in the connection. But also with natural child, you know, it says friendship and loving for animals, you know, and communication with the spirits of nature. So inside, this person just enjoys being in nature, and this is why I get earth vibes, you know, because it's like they love animals, or they love to be surrounded by nature, but their lifestyle is also very fancy, you know, it's very fancy. The Queen of Pentacles, I believe that they live very well, but probably this person is also very simple. It's just that they have this they believe so much in themselves. It's like they have there's nothing negative in their archetypes, except that maybe when they are wrong about something, or they make a mistake, they don't acknowledge it, because they are the divine child. So they are like the chosen one, and it's like, you know, I'm special, I never do anything wrong. And also the Queen of Pentacles, I get that is someone that is very is like very centered in themselves and in their own ways and what they want to achieve. So it's like, I'm always right, you know. It's like, I'm always right, yeah, you know, like you follow me, because I know what is right, I know. And with the card of witness, I sort of see him being the witness of his relationship. Like, she is the one that pulls the strings, and she is the one that moves the relationship, or makes the relationship go to much more stable places. But it's someone that they love themselves very much. So this is why for them is maybe is they don't have the capacity to see what they do wrong because they believe in themselves. They are like, I'm very romantic, I'm very loyal, I always show up for my partner, and I just love pets and animals and I love nature. So, I don't have a negative trait. But this person with the Queen of Pentacles, definitely it has a very authoritarian nature, like probably because either they are older than him, which I suspect that they are older, and I don't know, I just think that they take the lead here, and he just has to sit and wait to get their approvals, definitely. But for him to be stable with someone like this, definitely he must find it attractive to be in a relationship with someone like this. Someone that is not conflictive, doesn't have traumas from the past. No, they just believe that they are amazing, that they are divine. They believe that they are divine. Yeah, like I'm a god, I'm a goddess. Yeah. I don't have a negative trait. Yeah, because actually, from the archetypes, they actually didn't get anything negative. Yes, it's hilarious. Oh my. uh. Okay. Let's continue with one of Larry's, one of his many husbands. Let's continue with BTS JK. That before ARMY comes for me and start asking me to do the other members, I usually do take recommendations from BTS because I say that I don't read for people that are in the military, but with this dynamic that is much more about, personality traits or certain oracle readings, I can do it while they are in the military because it's not like I'm looking at their future, I'm seeing personality traits. So, yes. Let's see for JK. A fire sign, I would say more. And also play the voice stealer, because we have the stealer here. Okay, we start with the archetype of seeker, the stealer, and judge. Could be a Libra as well. It gives me Libra vibes. And princess of wands. Very passionate, very passionate. Princess of the shining flame. And from the oracle we have a new beginning. A new beginning. It says, you are in front of a new beginning. Try asking yourself, what is the real light source that I call love? In this way, thanks to the impulse of love, you will approach your inner center, and you will see your original nature, that intimate and deep flame that dwells in the depths of your being. I think that this is very interesting because definitely it talks, I don't know why I resonate so much with JK's Venus in Libra, that the oracle is somehow like letting him know that when he meets that very deep connection, that very deep loving bond, the true love, that's where he will learn about himself. That's when he will, like, it seems like that's what he needs to to sort of like find his true self, you know. And I think that this also has to do with, because I don't know if you see, like, you know, like here, that the swan is looking at the heart, and the heart is inside the waters. So definitely it's like, you know, JK, when it comes to relationships, he always has to like look within, you know, not on the surface level. It's like look always for the bond or the relationship that makes you feel like you can go inside, like you can go within. Like do not participate of these connections that are shallow, because you are not the right person for this. You deserve to go and find that meaningful and deep connection, because you are deep as well. So you deserve it. Probably it has to do with also JK is young, but it has to do that he deserves, he probably has a vision or an idea about a true love, you know, and what a true love feels like. But probably he will have to sort of meet different people, or just, you know, maybe even date different people to sort of figure out, like, okay, is this the relationship I want? Is this deep enough for me? Or do I feel like I'm in a relationship with someone that, yeah, I do find them attractive, I have fun, but I don't feel like that soul connection. He definitely needs that emotional connection, definitely. And once he is there, his whole persona is going to change. Because I think that there's something that it seems like, for me, I feel like probably JK gets on the defensive, and probably there's a moment where he starts maybe seeing someone and he starts feeling distrustful towards this person. It's like the person says something or does something that he's like, oh, they are not with me because they really love me. I think that they are with me because I'm famous. You know, there's something that he has to he has to struggle to find authenticity and deepness, and probably he will have to sort of go through different, you know, because he's young and he has to go through different experiences, you know, to sort of like be like, okay, is this a real connection, or is this person with me because, I don't know, they want to manipulate him, they want to, I don't know, they are cloud chasers, you know. It's difficult for JK, because I think that he's always looking for, like, is this my special person? But then they do and say something that he's like, oh no, they are a bit fake, you know, and there's this feeling of like, I don't trust them. But yeah, here we start with the seeker. So it says this person has the thirst for knowledge and truth that is found outside. So yeah, someone that is, I think that this person probably is someone very intelligent. I get that maybe this person is like in the university, or they have different degrees. Someone that is always looking for like knowledge, you know. It's like they're always looking, like they're, even when it comes to the religion, their mind, their perceptions, they're always looking for new ways to be like, okay, I want to see this reality from another perspective. So I wouldn't be shocked if this person is, it could be Korean, but also could be raised like, or could have traveled and been spending time in other countries, in other cultures, because I see them like travelers, you know, like someone that is not like they have their own culture and it's like, oh yeah, this is where I live, this is my reality, this is all I know. No, I think that this person is a bit much more expansive here. Give me Sagittarius vibe. You know, very intelligent, very curious, and also like someone that loves to move in order to like find he's like the most popular. Yeah, Larry, she says you're big free. That you're a Taurus Sun, Moon in Libra, and Scorpio rising. We are both Mars in Pisces, Larry. I have Mars in Pisces as well. With the Stealer, definitely this also shows how this also gives me a bit of Scorpio vibes, the Stealer card, because it's someone that is like, yeah, now you see it, now you don't see it. Like, I will not show you, I will disappear from time to time, or I will not show you my true intentions, or what it really matters to me, what is inside my heart, I will not reveal it to a lot of people. I actually will conceal it or will keep it. I think that this person also is with the Stealer. I think that this person has the ability to also know very well when to hide. You know, there's this feeling of like they can be very open, but they also know very well like how much they treasure this connection. So I think that this person with the Stealer card is someone that they wouldn't mind to be his partner and to hide it. You know, with the Stealer, it's like, you know, if you want me to keep a secret, or if you want me to be a secret, and if you want me to sort of escape and deny and just deny and just like act like I don't know you, I can do it. I can do it. Like, this person is very intelligent in that sense. Is very adaptable. And also, I think that they don't like people to be in their business. They also are very elusive. You know, there's something about them just not wanting to share everything. You know, they do not want to share everything. It's like the less you know about them, the better. They are also a bit of like, also like a shapeshifter. You know, they are like, okay, now you see me, now I disappear. Now you don't see me. Now you don't hear from me. So probably also the Stealer archetype is also someone that probably they do this initially to JK. You know, it's like for JK to actually locate this person initially in the connection could be a bit difficult. Like, probably because this person travels a lot, or they move around a lot, they move a lot from different places. So I think that with the Seeker and the Stealer, I sort of see this person like playing hide and seek with JK, you know, and him getting a bit nervous, like, okay, but where are they? Like, you know, like, where are they? I think that this person could play also a bit hard to get at first, you know, and be like, yeah, I gave you my phone number, but now I change it. So yeah, now you cannot reach me or you cannot contact me. And I think that this is a part of their charisma and their ability to sort of like make JK stay, because this person is like, you know, you will not have it easy with me. You will have to chase me. You will have to chase me around a lot, because I'm not someone that is going to stay at home sitting, you know, looking at the cell phone, like looking at the phone all the time, waiting for you to call me, waiting for you to message me. No, I will go around. I will go around and I will go and live my life. And I will go and make changes in my life because of my career or because of my personal circumstances. So definitely this person is very challenging. It's very challenging for JK. Also, we have the Princess of Wands, so it's someone that is very impulsive, someone that is always looking for novelty, someone that is very curious, someone that is very energetic. Maybe they love to work out, they love to they just have a very outdoor kind of lifestyle, you know. They don't like to be sitting, like hiding somewhere. No, it's like, okay, you want me to sort of like act like I don't know you and act like as if I was a ghost? Well, I will hide. I will change locations so people cannot find me. But this is not someone that you can be like, okay, just, you know, I will buy you a house and you will stay in there and you will wait for me. This person is like, no. I have to go to places. I have places to go to. I have to travel. I'm busy. Sorry. I'm on the move. I can't stop. this is my life. And with the archetype of judge, you know, it says it calibrates the justice with compassion. It gets a fair distribution of power. So again, the judge, you know, is also someone that in the connection is always going to be very much about balance in the connection. You know, probably, you know, it says they get a fair distribution of power. So I think that probably also this gives me like some placements in Libra, because this person is very outspoken about the fairness in the connection. This person will always be judging JK. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm dating you or I'm in a connection with you, but you don't owe me. Like, I also have a saying in the connection, you know, I think that this is fair. I think that this that you are doing is not okay. I'm going to call you out on things. I'm going to point out different things about you that I don't like. We have to talk about certain things. I will not always agree with what you want, but we can get to an agreement. So yeah, this person is going to be very much like, it's not that they're going to judge him, but I think that they will not make it easy for JK. They will always like keep him like you know, like sort of like, okay, what does she want now? Because she is like, she has a strong personality and she has a lot of conditions. It's like, you know, like you have to seduce me. Like, it's not that I'm entirely sure that I want to be with you. So you have to do a lot to seduce me and to keep me by your side. You have to give me reasons to stay by your side. But yeah, very intelligent person. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. I think that JK would like someone like that, definitely. He would like someone like that. He would like someone like that. Yeah. A challenge, yeah. Someone that doesn't give it to him so easily. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he does. He's so competitive. He's so competitive. Okay. Let's continue with the last one, that is DPR Ian, and then I'm going to go. Guys, because we had been here for 2 hours, and I think that it's been a long day for all of us. If you hear children screaming, these are my neighbor's children. Yeah, for DPR Ian. Christian. For Christian. Yeah, no, another one that needs a kind of Pisces. He got the archetypes for DPR Ian. We have the archetypes of artist. So first of all, it has to be an artist, gossip, and mother. From the core cards, he got the Knight of Cups. That is Lord of Waves and Waters. This is why it gives me Pisces vibes. And the decanates, it's Aquarius, Pisces, Pisces. Aquarius, Pisces, Pisces. And from the oracle, we have the card of the Dark Night of the Soul. The Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, the Dark Night of the Soul, it says, you are experiencing the confrontation with this existential anguish that suddenly can darken life. The oracle traces the simple way out. You have to get to the heart of things and not stop at the surface of events. In this sense, the prophecy is positive. Whatever the darkness is in which you are immersed, in you there is awareness that can grasp the teaching. Anchor yourself to that. I want to read it again, guys. You are experiencing the confrontation with the existential anguish that suddenly can darken life. The oracle traces the simple way out. You have to get to the heart of things and not stop at the surface of events. In this sense, the prophecy is positive. Whatever the darkness in which you are immersed, in you there is the awareness that can grasp the teaching. Anchor yourself to that. Yeah, I think that when I saw this, actually, like, I was like reflecting a lot about, like, I got this vibe that he has fears. There's something about him having fear of the night, like, and I think that probably this has to do with his mental health condition. That it seems like for him, when the night comes or when he has to go to sleep, he fears, and probably this is something that he fears. He fears the darkness in him. You know, this is why we have the card that it says the dark night of the soul. I think that he fears for his potential partner. You know, this is, and in the card, if you see this, I think that probably maybe he has this fear when he starts dating someone, that he's like, and when he starts like getting comfortable with someone, then something happens and he just gets all paranoid and he's like, no, you know, I cannot do this to this person. They cannot live like this, you know, with someone like me. So I will end the connection. He ends it right away, you know, because he doesn't want things to get more awkward, or he doesn't want that person to get hurt. So he's like, you know, I don't want to get someone close to my heart, because I know that if something happens to me, I don't know how I will look at them in the eyes after this is over. So he fears, you know, he has he wants to love, he wants to be in love, he wants a stable connection, but he doesn't know if he will be able to sustain a stable connection, or if he will find a partner that will be able to stay with him even after all the challenges that he faces, you know, with his mental health. So, but this card is like, you know, you can, like, there's a solution in this. You can sort of build something, a system, something between you and your partner, that this person can help you out in moments of need, and they can be there for you if you let them know, if you try to search for the tools, instead of just wanting to break up and be like, no, you know, I don't want to perjudicate this person with my issues. Like, I think that this is too much. Like, I think that they got scared, you know. He deserves love as well, you know, even though it's challenging. But, you know, he could find a way. He could find a system if he has the right partner that is able to stay by his side. And definitely, I think I got the vibe that he attracts people that want to be there with him or want to stay with him. Even though they may be scared also and a bit worried inside, but they're like, you know, I love you, I want to stay by your side. But he doesn't let them. He wants to cut the connection right away. You know, he's like, no, you better go your way, I will go my way. Yeah, I don't have time, you know. He puts a lot of excuses to cut the connection, instead of actually like admitting that he's afraid. You know, that he's afraid. He doesn't want to hurt someone. But the cards is like, you know, there's a way. There's a tool, a system, something that you can grasp on that to work on this, in this that you have. With these archetypes of the artist, gossip, and mother, definitely the mother archetype, yeah, definitely has to be a very kind, loving partner. Definitely has to be someone that is very sensitive with the artist archetype, you know. And also with the gossip, the card of gossip, I think that in this case it has to do with, the gossip is not so much like, you know, like in the sense of like, I'm going to tell others about you, or I'm going to create gossip about you. It's more like, I'm going to tell you all the things that you don't remember, or I'm going to sort of document everything that is going on with you when I'm around that you don't remember, and with this information I can help you out. So this person has to sort of be also, has to document, in order to help him, this person has to be very studious. This person has to be very, very much about, I don't know, even if it has to do with finding a good treatment for him, or to finding a solution for him, or maybe doing some kind of research on their own about the best way to help him in his individual cases. This person has to be very studious. He has to do with someone that is very intelligent also, because this is not just like, oh, with the power of love you're going to be okay. No, this has to be someone that is very intelligent, that is very good at absorbing information, and it's like, okay, how can we do this to help you be better, or just that if you have an episode it doesn't last that longer, or it's not like this. So they have to be very intelligent and very curious, and just getting information, like accumulating information about and also documenting their whole experiences with him. Because I think that also he wants to know. There's something about him probably that he also, because I think that he doesn't remember much, but if he has someone next to him, he probably, when he gets back to normal, there's something about him wanting answers, or he wants to know, like, what did I do, or what did I say, because I don't remember what I do. And it's all about also not just feeling like when you tell him what you see that you are talking about it, but also like when you talk about it, it's like you take away from this not just the mystery, but also that it's not that big of a deal. That no, you didn't do anything like that crazy like you think, or that maybe you think that you did. It wasn't like that. So it's about like also grabbing this experience and taking it into reality, and sort of like put it as information. And it's like, yeah, it happened this hour and it happened like this. And sort of it's going to calm down his, maybe his own imagination, that he's like, oh my God, what did I do? Or what did I say? Because probably he could have in the past something that he felt like, okay, like I think that this was a lot, or I almost hurt myself, or I hurt others. But if you have someone by your side that is somehow documenting this, and that is sort of like doing a sort of checkup on what is going on, you have the knowledge, you have the information right there. So it's no longer that scary. It's no longer that traumatic. Like, it's not like you think. It's not that like, oh my God, what did you do? It's like there's no mystery. This happened between this hour and this hour, or this day and this day. Let's move on. So I think that also with the archetype of the mother, there's something about him probably just wanting to feel the love of someone, just feeling the unconditional love of someone that really wants to stay by his side, by his side. The mother is someone that is like, it says patience, unconditional love, and also the happiness to give life, so it's a creator. The mother is someone that creates these moments of closeness. He probably feels very lonely when these things happened. He probably tries to keep being lonely because he thinks that he's the best. Until now, his whole experiences had been very scary for him. I think that when I see this card, the darkness of the soul, I think that all he sees is darkness all the time. And everything that he expects is darkness. So I think that this person is here to sort of illuminate those spots that he doesn't recognize. But I think that he feels very lonely. you know, afterwards. And also he doesn't allow other people to get close to him. So it's really hard, you know, to get to him. So the best way this person could actually get close to him is being like, being someone from the industry, like I don't think an idol, but it could be someone that is a creator as well, someone that is like an artist. So they can connect through music or through creation. And then, you know, I think that also he's someone that with the guard of gossip, he's someone that he needs to talk about it. You know, I think that the more he talks about his experience, the more he communicates, the more healing he gets. Probably it's like I don't know why I think that he feels like a freak. He feels like he needs to be put away in a cage. You know, like, okay, let's throw you here when you have these episodes, and then we will come back and see you after. And you know, like that's not helping him to sort of put him in a room or lock him in a room, or, you know, like it doesn't have to be like this, you know. I think that part of his medicine, I would say, not just unconditional love and acceptance from a partner, but also someone that can help him talk about it, you know, talk about it more, talk about it. That's healing for him. That's healing from him. Healing and answer all his questions about it, you know, because I believe that there's like a huge stigma in this. And there's some things that he sort of remembers or he believes that happened a certain way, but it didn't. So this is why he needs like a partner that is near him, so they can sort of remember, you know, what happened. But yeah, with the Knight of Cups, definitely this person is very willing to come to help him, to be by his side. You know, this is someone that is also very loyal. Is someone that, even though he can push this person away and be like, no, go away, I don't want you here. Like, you know, this person is going to stay in there. It's going to be very faithful. It's going to be just, you know, very loving. Very loving. Yeah. Yeah. We all have special needs relationships. Yeah. Are also about compromise. Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, everyone deserves to have like a partner, like to experience love. And even people with, you know, mental health issues, you know, people that have disabilities, like, you know, we all can actually need of someone like this, you know, someone that you know that is not going to leave you when things get tough. Because when we are all happy and successful and beautiful, and when we are shining on stage, of course, we have a lot of fans. We are so popular. But what about when we are on our own, you know? It is very interesting, he said, when he's swift, he's very creative and can sing in octaves that normally he cannot reach. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that he doesn't have that episodes, you know, that are so traumatic. It's just that I think that when he doesn't remember, or what he doesn't know, is what makes him feel very guilty. You know, makes him feel very vulnerable. Like, what if I did something wrong and I don't remember? So this is why he needs like a partner that is there with him, that is there, that is not afraid to be by his side, you know, and that is very, very loyal. So yeah. So yeah, I think that it makes sense. It makes sense. And thank God he has his diagnosis. You know, this is not something that the guy is just going around being like this. Because I know there's a lot of artists that they use these sort of like, I don't know, personality traits. They think that it's a personality trait to be unstable, but actually no, they have they have a mental health condition. So, you know, it's very, just like having the information, having the diagnosis is a great change. It's a great change. Yeah. So yeah, we hope that for him, because he's amazing, he's talented, he's beautiful, and he's a great person. So yeah, we want him to get that kind of devoted partner. He deserves it, definitely. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. You also have to go. It's been very long. It's been 2 hours. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, and I'll see you on Saturday.